So I saw Deadpool and Wolverine multiple times now, and the first video I made about Deadpool Wolverine movie review, so for whatever reason the audio got cut off. So I'm going to try to remember what I said in the beginning and try to piece together with the other video. First off, fantastic. The opening scene is just so amazing. This movie is great. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out right now because I will be spoiling it.
On the computer. You know what I mean? Hi, I'm Deadpool, and we're here to watch my movie. I have a red suit on, so bad guys can't see me. So, sit back, relax, enjoy, and be sure to touch yourself. Nice.
I bet you're wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see blue.
I hope this movie doesn't suck. Shut up! You shut up!
Yep, it's my movie, you shut up.
I paid my money, I'll say what I want.
I don't care! You shut up to my movie. Only I can talk to my movie. Yeah, that one hurt a lot.
When I'm finished, you take the but you still
Remember that part? Wait, you're
yeah. The same.
You're not watching with me. I'm watching by myself.
You're gonna leave me all alone here with Jose Canseco? Whatever they did to me made my body indestructible. But my face... Wow. Look at me.
It smells funny. Oh my god.
No, I don't want it.
Oh.
I didn't ask to be super.
Oh, Fox did an awesome job with this one.
But when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl, the time has come to be a superhero.
Turn that off. Fuck you, pal.
I don't have time for your X-Men bullshit. Besides,
Sit down in my movie and shut. I can't hear myself talk. Bobby, I quit. It's my paycheck.
So Deadpool Wolverine is a great film. It's just, I have no word. It just mind boggles me. All the cameos, the Deadpool core, Gambit, Blade, everything. This movie's just so fantastic. They had so much going for it. We see the movie opening up with Deadpool raiding Old Man Logan Wolverine's corpse, finding his adamantium skeleton. TVA shows up and tries to take Deadpool away, and he ends up singing and dancing to NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, why killing the TVA members with Wolverine's skeleton. Now, in the comic books, no, okay, so sorry. Then, we get a flashback, find out TVA, said Deadpool special, and basically, they're like, you're not in trouble, but we know what you did with the time traveling thing you got from Cable, but we're going to put that to the side. And basically, they took him out of his timeline, which is Earth 1006, and they want to put him into 616, which is the Sega timeline. So basically they're saying, your timeline is dying, we're going to take you out of your timeline and put you in the Sega timeline because you're special. But he doesn't want this. He wants to save his timeline because all his friends are there. So he goes around trying to find a bunch of Wolverines to then take back to his timeline to basically fill in the void of the Wolverine that died, which was Old Man Logan. Then we get the scene where he finds Old Man Logan, and so on and so forth. And then they go to the Void, and they need to escape the Void to get back to the thing, and they need to stop Cassandra from destroying the world by using the Time Ripper, so on and so forth. It's a great movie, and it's really cool at the end there when, you know, Deadpool and Wolverine team up to basically take the antimatter and the matter and basically connect them so Cassandra can't destroy the universe, because Cassandra wants to destroy all timelines, so there's nothing else left except for the Void. And then one of the cool scenes is when Deadpool and Wolverine fight the Deadpool Corps. But the Deadpool Corps is actually, for the comic books, it consists of Kidpool, Dogpool, Headpool, Deadpool Prime, and Lady Deadpool. And I wish they did a little better. I mean, the Deadpool Corps was great. It was awesome seeing all those different Deadpools. However, it's not what the comic books were. But okay. And I think this is where the other one audio came back. So you're going to see me in the Deadpool costume finishing up this video. And will attack you. Deadpool Corps, however, see some of these characters in the same movie. The Deadpool Corps was started by Deadpool. He took the time travel device from Cable and traveled to alternate timelines and picked up Deadpools out of those timelines to help him save the world. So a little different there, but still cool. Still like the nod to the Deadpool Corps. You can see we have Dogpool, Headpool, Lady Deadpool, Kidpool, and Deadpool Prime, as he calls himself. So it was a cool nod to Deadpool Corps. And we actually did see Kidpool. We did see Dogpool. Dogpool was played by the ugliest dog in England. It is hilarious. Go check it out. We do see Headpool at the end of the film, and he actually flies around with all those little hats with the open power. So great. So basically now Wolverine and Deadpool are trying to escape the Void. They end up running into X-23, and they end up running into Blade, who actually is played by Wesley Snipes. Like, it is fantastic. There was so many cameos, so many drawbacks. You have Wesley Snipes come back to play his original character, Blade. And then we see who else do we have? We had Gambit, played by Channing Tatum. Now this was fantastic because Channing Tatum was supposed to play Gambit in Wolverine Origins, but that part got scratched from the movie. Then later on, he was supposed to have a standalone film, also played by Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum was going to have his own Gambit film. There was promotional stuff for it. There was pictures of it. There was articles about this movie, you know, being thought out. And then it got scrapped. So this is a long time coming to see Channing Tatum play Gambit, and it is hilarious. He speaks this really fast, repetitive French, and nobody understands what he's saying. It is great. He did a very good job. I'm trying to think of who else we saw in that scene. We also saw Jennifer Garner. Oh yeah. We also saw Jennifer Garner as Elektra, which is awesome. Big drawback to Deadpool, the Daredevil franchise. Like I said, this just brought in all the stops. So then they go and confront the evil Professor Xavier, and Well, her name's Cassandra Nova, but they confront Cassandra Nova, and they have this big, huge battle at her fortress. They need to steal Juggernaut's helmet to put on her to stop her using her powers. We see a Nightcrawler, we see a Toad, we see a bunch of drawbacks to a ton of awesome characters. Like, this is one of the biggest, like, this almost has as much characters in it as Avengers Endgame at the last battle. It is just fantastic. So they escape the void after defeating Cassandra, and then they need to figure out what to do next. So they're trying to escape the void, trying to get back home. Cassandra ended up escaping the void as well, and she now wants to use the TVA to basically destroy the world. She wants to kill off every single timeline, starting with the one that Deadpool Prime was from. Is that way Deadpool Prime? Because Deadpool Prime would have been from the Sega timeline. Either way, he thinks he's Deadpool Prime. Either way, never mind. So she ends up using this machine to destroy time itself, and basically she wants nothing else except for the void, because she can rule the void as queen. And then the Deadpool Corps comes out and starts attacking Deadpool and Wolverine, and there's a whole big epic battle because Deadpool Corps is trying to stop Deadpool and Wolverine from stopping Cassandra, because they want the same thing Cassandra wants. They want to have her, kind of rule in the void and just be a lawless world in the void. Speaking of the void, there was a great callback when they had the monster coming in that eats people in the void. Deadpool goes, "Oh, like Loki season 1, episode 5." And I thought it was like fantastic. It's just like continuing to break the fourth wall, and it's great. But we have this epic battle between Deadpool and the Deadpool Corps. Now, in the comic books, there's one series where Deadpool is basically just done. He's just fantastically done with everything, and he ends up killing the entire Marvel universe. He kills Captain America, he kills Iron Man, he kills everybody in the Marvel universe. And then, that's not good enough. So then he decides to destroy everything else. He's just going insane at this point. He has a healing factor, he has cancer. It's just nothing in his mind. He can't die. So he's just losing at this point. So then he travels into alternate dimensions, where he goes into Moby Dick, Tom Sawyer, and a bunch of other illustrated works like Sherlock Holmes, and basically kills and erases everything there. Then that's still not good enough. So he ends up fighting himself in Deadpool versus Deadpool, where basically Deadpool kills Deadpool. And you can see there's all a bunch of different Deadpools. There's a Panda Pool. This is basically, and you can see Dog Pool and Kid Pool there as well. So this basically is all the Deadpools that we see in this film are from this series. Now we have a cowboy Deadpool, we have a samurai Deadpool, we have all those other cool Deadpools that basically he tried to kill and fight. I just thought it was kind of cool nod to the comic books. Obviously, at the end of the film, so one really funny, sad part is Fabio Deadpool. I'm gonna call him that. No scars in the face, has a pretty Van Wilder-esque Ryan Reynolds face, and Deadpool grabs him and they run and he gets shot. And Deadpool goes, "Well, how fast does your regeneration powers work?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" The one Deadpool that doesn't regenerate you used as a shield to protect yourself. Good job. Either way, so that 5-year-old Deadpool dies, and then they sneak past the Deadpool core because Deadpool core is distracted with Peter. Peter is Deadpool's friend who works at a car place who dressed up like Deadpool and now calls himself Peterpool. I was kind of hoping Bob would be in this movie. It's a shame. Either way, Peterpool gets the Deadpool core distracted, and Deadpool and Wolverine are able to sneak behind them, go down to the subway, and stop Cassandra. Basically, what they do is they go below Cassandra, and they have to grab both sides of the timeline. One is antimatter, one is matter. And the guy says that, you know, you're going to be destroyed. If you try to grab it, make a connection between the two to stop the machine, you will be ripped into a billion pieces and created into atoms. So Deadpool's trying to do it. Wolverine says, no, I'll do it. I got nothing else to lose. You have a family to be with. And then Deadpool ends up shutting Wolverine out the door, and he ends up going by himself. Deadpool unfortunately can't reach between the two cores. Wolverine jumps in, grabs Deadpool's hand, and they both make the connection to break the machine and stop Cassandra. Cassandra is ripped into a billion pieces, and the timelines are saved. Then we see Deadpool and Wolverine arise, and the guy who told them that they would die basically was like, no! Like, all super pissed off. It was great. And he's like, well, when you put, you know, Deadpool and Wolverine holding hands, anything can happen. And it's fantastic. Great movie. Then Deadpool says to Wolverine, we're gonna get a shawarma. They go get a shawarma, and then we see Dogpool still coming back. And then at the end, we see a big happy family, and it is great. Wolverine basically just moves in with Deadpool and sucks up with him. And it is great because they saved their timeline. The timeline is no longer going to be destroyed because of Old Man Logan's death, because this new Wolverine from another timeline is basically filling that void. Yeah, it's a great movie. I definitely want to go see it 10,000 more times. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out and let me know your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy it? Do you like Deadpool? You better answer yes. And yeah, just thank you for watching. Hit the button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.